Hi, this is Gabe12345 the from server name. I kind of wanted to make a little video of the mod I've been working on, Shadow Tower. Kind of see if there's any interest in some people playtesting it, balance feedback, or anything like that. So thought I'd make a little video just kind of showing developer playthrough of the mod. I'll probably die a lot, and it probably won't go very well, but if someone sees something they like and they want to try it out, that'll be a success. So here, I'll just kind of talk through some of it as I go. Just going to create a new character. You're not going to spend any time on this because this character will be overridden. I'll call him Charlie Day. Enter. Just going to click finish. So this is how I recommend playing the mod. Since there is permadeath, I wouldn't recommend actually playing on a character you care about. And this is where you'll start out. This little kind of island cove put together, kind of just a scenic starting area for your character. It's our totally random character. I pre-generate 500 of these every couple of patches. Every time there's something I need, like if I keep running into the same character, I'll kind of delete them and generate some new ones. I've never really run into an issue of like getting the same character multiple times, but I'm sure if someone like actually played the mod a lot, then they would kind of get annoyed running to the same character. I'll probably generate like 2 or 3 thousand of them if anyone like really played the mod a lot. So here's our random character here. We got some ashes, we got some flasks, fire bombs, glowstones, ivory sickle, and death's poker. Um, we got some spells. Actually got a healing spell, kind of interesting. So I think we're going to mostly stick with the flask. We're going to use death's poker and our seal. And we can turn our lantern on right now because most of the mod is just wandering around a dark cave, so it'll be good to have a lantern. And yeah, this is, like I said, mostly just scenery, nothing to this area. It's actually one of the Limgrave tiles on the way down to Weeping Peninsula. I just took the map piece and kind of put some rocks around it, but I thought it looked nice, so we'll put an NPC here for a story update at some point, but for now it's just kind of like the entrance. Here's Site of Grace, but really doesn't matter. I think the only real reason it's here is so you can respawn closer to the dungeon, and if you did like some of these spells, you could switch them out since you start with 4 spells. Yeah, there's no other time that you can really switch out spells, so yeah. Kind of jump down here. It's all kind of the entryway. I know there's this visual bug with the lighting here when you first enter. Hasn't bothered me a lot, so I've never really cared to address it. We can look at our character's face. They're usually pretty goofy. Oh, this one's actually not that bad. I kind of expected worse. Yeah, the eyes are always messed up, but I don't know. I don't really mind the characters kind of looking like goofballs. It's kind of just a fun thing. I didn't care enough about the superficial like face generation to really put a lot of effort into it. So here we've got one kind of path that just ends here. And we've got, oh, sorry if my game lags. I'm playing on a kind of old laptop too, but it's okay. And so here's kind of the drop down into the dungeon. We will summon oh, nope, we don't have enough mana to summon our Albernark, so maybe I should add a check for that, but oh, I don't think this character is going to last very long. The character's strength does vary pretty widely. They just kind of randomly roll stats. Um, but this is the majority of the mod right here. Is just wandering out in the dark. These enemies with infinite aggro will continually spawn and attack you. Yeah, and you just try to find the passageway or the kind of hole to the next floor. And there are 3 floors, and then there's a boss, and then there's a little shop after that, and then it kind of repeats forever. And the scaling on the enemies should increase every time you beat a boss, unless you die, of course, and then it'll reset. But this is really the mod. It's just kind of wander around the dark. I do give you 50 glowstones every time you kind of do a loop, so you can kind of continue exploring. And look at that, we found this is what the entrances to the next floors look like. So you just kind of drop down. So there we go. We're done with floor 1. And it was really not that painful. Found the entrance or the exit pretty quickly. Um, and we missed both the platforms, so we did take some damage. I've thought about just removing just put a fall damage override there so you don't have to deal with that, but I have not done it honestly. So now we're in the next one. Oh, that was a pretty bad lag spike. Sorry about that. Like I said, old laptop. Um, yeah, so I do put some caltrops here for a little interest. The second level definitely has the most dangerous uh, group of mobs that can spawn. Looks like a distant mob stepped on a poison trap themselves. Um, oh, and look at that. We instantly found the next floor too. This is actually going much better than I expected. Usually it takes me way longer to find the exit to the floors, but sometimes they spawn just a straight line to the entrance. There's only 4 places the exit to the level can spawn, so yeah, sometimes you get lucky. Okay, so this is the last floor before the boss. Yeah, if we can make it all the way through, I kind of expected to die 3 times and stop the video. That guy respawned faster than we could get his loot, unfortunately. Oh, and there is the final floor. This has been a very easy level generation for this. Yeah, this video. We got pretty lucky. No walls in between us and the exit, and the exit's just kind of there. So we get to see the boss. I will probably die on the boss, but that's okay. Um, let's hope we don't take damage. Yeah. And we'll try to rely on this overpowered Ash of War against the boss. So as you can see, we got a fog gate. And here we go. Time to die, probably. Okay, okay. We got one of the easier bosses, too. Oh, no. I am so rusty from actually playing this game. I just spam the fire pots, too. Let's... Oh, man. And a back kick. He's good. Hey, so we won fairly easily, spamming the kind of the fire pots you get. So that was great. I'd kind of just give the fire pots because this mod is fairly casual until it gets more difficult. I kind of just want people to see the level generation and enjoy themselves. You don't have to use the fire pots. You don't have to use the spirit summons. I mean, if you have enough mana to use the spirit summons. So yeah, so this is cool. We get a full kind of playthrough of the playable area. So here I put like a little area. It's pretty ugly, but thought it was kind of fun. There's a little snake here in the fire. You can. It's just a repurposed Twin Maidens with all the smithing stones unlocked. And if you did get a lot of loot, you can kind of sell your loot and upgrade your weapons. See, the weapons aren't worth a lot. Really, the armor is worth the most. Looks like we got one thing we can sell, but we don't really have a lot. I might award more runes for the bosses and stuff at some point, but I haven't really don't really care too much at this point. That's something I'm looking to get a little bit of help with. If people have ideas on how to do the progression, I haven't really thought about it. I kind of want to make the snake do the level ups for you and let you rearrange spells. I don't really want to put a grace here because I want it to be a kind of thing where you have to like get through the level yourself over and over again. Um, yeah, that's really it. Just this, and then this is going to be very familiar. This is going to be back to the beginning of the game, or the little gameplay loop. And I don't know how many. And so the doors closed. This is where the we came in the first time. And yeah, I mean, you could treat this as a little mini game. You can just treat it as something like, I want to try out a couple of new builds, just randomize. I didn't actually use all too many items the first time I played Elden Ring. I didn't really try that many different weapons. So I kind of really like this. It just kind of scrambles your build. You get totally different stats each time. And I don't know, maybe some of the weapons you didn't try. And you get to wander around in the dark and kill things and get killed by things. So I think we should probably die just to show how that process works. So hopefully we get some more enemies here. Oh, and there is one little unique event that I've put in the dungeons. Here, we'll let this guy kill us. Um, yeah, but yeah, hoping to add more little unique events around. I kind of want to add the Frenzy Flame Eye with a nomad under it, and maybe like a place where you can like fight a stronger enemy and receive an extra item. So we got another build here. Let's look how hideous this character is. Again, not that bad for just randomized face. Um, yeah, we got a quality harpoon, scepter of all the. I don't even know. I don't feel like I've never even used the scepter of the all-knowing. Um, I'm not going to use that. And we got crystalline ashes. I don't know if we have enough to use them. Enough FP to use them this time. But yeah, different stats. Oh, Night Maiden's Mist, actually. Not bad spells, but whatever, let's go. So I don't know. I kind of think it's more fun to die. I feel like the second level is definitely has the hardest pool of enemies. Um, but yeah, I want to add more little prefabricated events like a gate that is placed, in a choke point and kind of has two omens you have to fight to open the gate. And yeah, see, kind of place clutter randomly around the dungeon too. Nope, still not enough mana to use the crystalline ashes. Nope, FP cost. Oh, we do have enough FP. I wonder why we can't use it. Do have the bell. Well, I'd have to figure that out. The Crystallian, I wonder if it's, no, I was able to use them on another character. Well, we might have to just die some more to see. Let's see if we can find the one little unique event that I'm spawning right now. But anyways, I know this is not... Oh, here, I did repurpose the bear traps, do some damage and stun you for a little while, so it's kind of fun. You can lure the enemies into them too. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find that event. But yeah, I mean, it's not that exciting a mod concept yet, and the enemy spawns and how they find you could definitely be improved. Like kill them if they're too far away from you, or spawn in a corner of the map and spawn them closer to you. Could be done more intelligently, but I haven't really bothered with it yet. I feel like the dogs do the best. The dogs really hone in on you. Mm, But yeah, a lot of it is just wandering around in the dark. And maybe part of that is just need more aggressive monsters. Maybe we do need some more light in here just so it's easier to find your way around. I'm not sure. But yeah, if you have ideas or if you play it and you think it should play a different way, let me know. Uh, right now we're using a pretty simple algorithm, Eller's algorithm, that makes a kind of perfect maze that always has an exit. So these guys are kind of slow to get to you is part of the problem with them. Yeah, yeah. But the nice thing about Ellers is it's pretty fast. You don't really have to remember like while you're iterating and like generating the parts of the maze. You don't have to remember like you don't have to keep in memory like track of what the previous cells were. You just have to track row by row, and you still get a perfectly traversable maze every time, which I think is nice. It's just nice for me to have like a simple implementation. Could do something. Oh, look, there's the exit. If you could see it distantly, that's okay. Level 2 is more fun anyway, so we'll go to the second level. I wish these lantern SFXs turned on sooner, but they do not. And let me know what you think about the concept of the mod. I know it's kind of different. I was a big fan of like roguelikes and roguelites, so playing Elden Ring, I kind of wanted something similar to like Nuclear Throne I mentioned in the comments and or in the mod description and NetHack. And the levels aren't pretty. They're definitely 2D. There's no verticality. People always praise the FromSoft level like the verticality is so cool, but um, kind of hard to do that in a you know an existing game. Uh, at least for me, I don't know a lot about modifying game systems, so this is possible for me. It was something that I thought I could do, but I definitely don't like say I've done everything the best way possible. There's definitely other ways to do things that I don't know about that other people who are, I don't know, you might have another way to do implement maze generate or proc gen. Um, well, that's that. Let's see if we get someone that can actually use their spirit ash. I don't know why we've been unable to use these spirit ashes. Okay, we got the bell. What do we got? Flame monk. He's not expensive. Should be able to use flame monk. You know, I wonder if I need to update my script if it doesn't reset that the flag that lets you use a spirit summon on each floor. Because I think there's a flag, like, is a spirit summoned. Well, I did not mean for this to be like a live debugging session, but I guess it is. So we might try, I think floor 2 has a different flag. So if we can make it to floor 2 and then try to use the Flame Monk Ashes. Yeah, see, I think I just need to reset that flag. Oh, I'll try to put in a fix for that at some point. That's too bad. I was excited for the spirit summons. Oh, look, we found the exit again right away. Man, you're not. See, Procton, you're working against me here. You're making the mazes look too boring if people can just jump down. That's another reason, though, there are like 3 floors. Like, you got 3 chances to have a kind of interesting, tricky maze. Like, if all 3 of them are dead simple, then, you know, it happens. But yeah, no, still can't use it. Maybe I messed something up on the spirit summoning. Uh-oh. Oh, and we got a revenant. Great. See, these enemies, I actually was surprised by some of these guys. Like, not the revenant. Clearly the revenant's an asshole, but the the revenant followers actually kind of fun to fight against down here in the wide open spaces. And the actually didn't yeah, this is some bullshit. Um, didn't expect the worm faces to be so aggressive either. No, no, we're dead. Well, guys, this is my glitchy ass mod. Is it fun? Is it good? I don't know. But yeah, what do we got this time? See, I wonder why we can't use our spirit ashes. Let's try one more time. But if you have any idea why the spirit ashes aren't working, they weren't working for me. Earlier and last night was awarding them a little differently. I was like giving them to the player instead of having them start in the inventory, but I feel like it should be the same concept. But we'll try it. Nope, still not allowed. I wonder. Let's exit here. Go to the other save game we were playing on. This guy's face looks good. Now we've got the little marionettes. I don't know. Been thinking about like adding a little story to it too, but I'm not too sure what to do for it yet. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of have fun just play testing it and making mazes. Yeah, if you played If you play Dark Moon, then you saw one of the mazes I worked on too. But I don't know. I just think it's fun to put you know, little randomized dungeons in the game. See, now we can use the Spirit Ash. If you know what I'm doing wrong with these Spirit Ashes, you tell me. And some Spirit Ashes are good at following, some are not. These guys are waiting for something. Is that the exit? We got the exit right away. Send back our Spirit Ashes. But I'm pretty sure we could use them on the next floor too. I wonder what was different about that other save game. But that's okay. And if you're wondering about this cave section, it's kind of annoying, but it's just to unload the previous level and load the next level. So give the proc gen time. Um, see how we do against the very aggressive second level here with the avionets. Ah, shit, the Revenant. I feel like maybe I should just remove the Revenant, you know? Yeah, I might just remove it. But anyways, that's the mod. If you want to try it out, I'm not the best Souls player, so I'm sure someone else will be much better and just run through the thing 30 times, and it'll be much more fun for them. But that's kind of the mod. I wanted to keep this at 30 minutes, so if you play it, let me know what you think. I'm on server name Souls modding server under Gabe12345. The mod's name is Shadow Tower, based on the old Elden Ring kind of, or Evergrace dungeon. Oh, that's not good. That's not good that you just walk through there or see through there. Yeah, these walls, I don't think you're actually supposed to get this close to them. But yeah. See, here's the collision. Well, it doesn't matter. This is just kind of a little pretty area. I might put some walls you're actually supposed to walk into here at some point, but yeah, not particularly finished like a lot of overhauls or really cool mods, but I don't know. I just thought it was a cool concept, something I kind of wanted to play, and so this was my attempt at implementing it. If you have any ideas or, I don't know, things you would want, let me know. I could try to implement them as well. But right now, kind of the path forward is the adding more little prefabbed events moved around the dungeon. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. If you do, give it a download. Later.